So Cake Labs, just to reiterate, as Jon mentioned, is the engineering organization of Cake, right? That's the company that runs all the products that we build. And if you dive deeper, what exactly is Cake Labs? Is actually a true Silicon Valley engineering organization, right? And that's something very powerful that we have built here in Sri Lanka, because 90% of our engineers, the engineering team, is based in Sri Lanka. So Cake Labs cuts across our office in Redwood City. We have a team in Austin, but 90% of the engineers that are building these products and the platform sits here, right here in Sri Lanka, right? So Cake Labs is a true Silicon Valley engineering organization. And what does that really mean, right? What does it mean to be a true Silicon Valley engineering organization? Last week, I was interviewed by a reporter, and he asked me this question. And I actually outlined 4 main things that I think are the true ingredients of a true Silicon Valley organization. Number 1, you have to be building a disruptive product, right? And have an opportunity to disrupt an industry, right? And to do this, you need to be hiring very, very smart people. And in the Valley, typically, smart engineers join a company because of the opportunity they have to disrupt a big market, right? Not because of a specific technology or because of anything else, but the opportunity to disrupt a big industry, right? And we have been very successful here in Sri Lanka to attract some really great talent and engineers. A number I like to share with you, 3.5% of all people that apply to our organization, it's only 3.5% that actually get a job in our organization, right? And we have a very strong relationship with the best universities in the country. I see a lot of people from Moratuwa University here. Thank you very much for being here this evening. And we have good relationships with many universities that allow us to attract some of the best engineers coming out of these colleges. Number 2, you have to be changing every day, right? Silicon Valley companies are changing and embracing technology every day, innovating every day, from frameworks to processes and so on, right? Smart engineers want to thrive on self-learning and adapting new things, and believe that the power of technology that can really make the product amazing. You have to have a culture of innovation and creativity. This is something the organization needs to provide, that allows all these smart engineers to come up with new ideas and solutions, right? And we had done something very important into this respect. Some of you all may know the 2-pizza rule that Jeff Bezos of Amazon talks about. And what he says is that any team in the organization should be maximum should be able to be fed by 2 pizzas, right? So we follow a very similar principle, and our teams are at max 6 to 8 people. The entire engineering organization, we have 24 pods like that. Very small teams. Small teams are a family, and they're very entrepreneurial, and that really fosters the creativity within these people, right? And we encourage our teams to try new things and fail fast. You have to be based in the Silicon Valley, right? All of us know that the bleeding edge of technology and innovation happens in the Silicon Valley, and the latest stuff happens there, so you have to be connected there. You need to have a presence there. We do have an office there, as all of you know. At the same time, we have a continuous rotation program where a lot of our people get an opportunity to go and spend time in our offices there. And at the same time, we have people from the US office coming out here for the same assimilation of innovation and technology, right? Bleeding edge innovation. So what does this mean? What does this mean, right? So we have a truly amazing engineering organization, Cake Labs. And as a result of this, if you look at it in Sri Lankan perspective, we are probably one of the only companies that can say that we are a true Silicon Valley engineering organization. A consumer coming into a restaurant, ordering their food, sitting down, consuming it, paying for it, and leaving, right? That's a single order. We do 130,000 of that every single day. On average, 1.5 orders go through our system every single second. In dollar terms, if you look at our payment gateway and what they're processing, we do $2.5 million of transactions that go through our system every single day. That translate to around 30 a second. And during the course of this event, by the time this event completes, our platform would have completed 10,000 transactions, right? Roughly representing over $200,000. This is very impressive, and this has been possible only because we built an amazing engineering organization, Cake Labs. I'm not going to spend too much time on this slide, but this is a much more technical slide that to what Mani talked about in terms of the entire discovery to reservation to point of sale to loyalty. This is how the products stack up, starting from Cake and online ordering, guest manager, POS and order pad, our three main products. But there is a series of other products that we have. Some are consumer focused, merchant focused. We have a Cake marketplace where we have our third-party providers that come and integrate with. We have our own payment gateway, and we have built an amazing menu infrastructure that allows us to digitize with high quality over 5,000 menus every single month. On this platform, we have thousands of restaurants right now, and we are adding hundreds of restaurants every single week. And then at the bottom, we have the glue that keeps all these different products together. And finally, we have a data warehouse that's producing approximately 3 GB of data every day that we're collecting that we can analyze, which is very powerful for us, right? So overall, from a platform perspective, high mission critical, high performance, scalable platform is what Cake Labs has built.
Do we stay here during the video? Yeah.
So in summary, Leapset Engineering is now Cake Labs, and Cake Labs runs Cake and is a true Silicon Valley engineering organization, right? And as Mani mentioned, we are really proud that as a company, we are growing 250% year on year. It's pretty amazing. And finally, we are truly excited about the opportunity that we have to disrupt the restaurant industry. Thank you very much for being here.